Okay, this one is tough. It's gonna kinda just spin its own wheels for a few minutes. Hang with it.
Oh, we're in the well.
See, like, this is it. The whole game. And there's nothing that's particularly interesting about it. You just walk to the end of a hallway. Except, for some reason, Coda gets really fixated on this prison that has all of this modern furniture. And I don't know why, but he decides he needs to revisit this prison. He's gonna start over, use the same assets, turn it into something else. Okay, cool. Here's version 2.
Whoa. What furniture ought to go into the center of the room? A giant hole, yeah, why not? Hey, it's not listening to me. 10 stoves. He's not listening to me at all. Sure, do whatever you want. Yeah, I'm pretty sure none of my choices are making any difference. Holy shit.
There's a bit more to this one, but still, it's not really communicating anything. It's kind of just weird for weirdness' sake. So okay, he throws it out and starts over. This time he comes at the prison idea from a different direction.
Floor lamp. Now turn the floor lamp in this room off, then turn it back on. Now go to the left side sofa, move it over a little. Touch the shelves. Very random instructions. Where's the shelf? Oh. In a real prison, the escape will now open. Return to the start to be taken back to your prison. Okay. Thanks.
And of course, now the table is gone and you can't begin the chain of events to escape. Here's a version where there are no bars, but you can't actually get to the well. And then a version where the inside of the prison is the outside and the outside is the inside. Let me just blink you real quick through a few more of these. I mean, he really unloaded on this prison idea. There's nearly a dozen of them. Personally, I think it's awful to watch this, to see a person basically unraveling through their work. And for what? Like, at what point do you just go, maybe there are game ideas other than this prison that I could be working on? But Coda doesn't have that voice telling you to stop, that particular mechanism of defense against yourself. Without it, you just spiral. And so he keeps going and going and going and going and going, and then he hits on something. And he likes it. And that's it. He's done. He stops making prisons. This is the very last version of the prison game that he created. And the reason I think it works is that the prison is not actually in it.
Looks like a maze though, all these walls. There's the lamppost again. Even the modern furniture assets are gone. Except for this one thing. Oh my. I can't move. Hello? Who is this? Hey, it's me! I'm you after you escaped the prison! You're... me? So you were trapped in this prison too?
It's a conversation. And so this is what Coda wants, is to be able to talk to someone, to share what's on his mind, and to get some good advice from someone who knows. But the irony is that even in this scenario, you're still talking to yourself. You know, all of these games so far are Coda talking to himself.
In any game, all the dialogue is written by the same set of people. Why is escaping the only thing that matters? Excited doesn't really do it justice. Exactly, you have something you care about, something to look forward to. Wait, if you're me, then did you get a call from another version of you when you were trapped? Oh no, I'm the first person, I think. Then can you tell me how to get out? Maybe I can come find you. What do I have to do? I was teleported here, so... yeah, just talk with me a little bit. Yeah, I hope it'll free you. You can't know until you're out, but I promise it works. I guess. Ooh, I will be here for as long as you need.
I can see why he considers this a fitting conclusion to the prison games. After all of the obsession and frustration, just to be told by someone you can trust that things are going to be okay. Wouldn't that be nice? So what would it look like if Coda wanted to make a game about talking to someone other than himself? To me, this environment is meant to represent Coda's puzzle, with the two doors on either side and a dark transitional space between.
Well, my goodness, I'm glad as all heck that you showed up. Thought I might be having to clean this whole house by myself. And right miserable that would have been. Everyone knows lonesome hands make lousy homes.
You'll notice that the quality of the art is a step up from previous games, including this new and improved chat system, which he started using from this point on. From here on out, he begins putting much more effort into the visual polish of his work, and this particular game took 2 months to create as a result.
Now would you please run into the bedroom and make the bed? And you notice there's nicer music now too. Not just random sound effects. While you're in there, why don't you straighten out the rug a little bit? All the little details matter, yes. You're right. How'd you end up doing this job? Turns out I've never felt so good doing something for money in my whole life. Never did like cleaning my own home. When I got some demons I ain't ready to face yet. Someone's put this couch to a mess. Would you come over here and straighten it? I feel compelled to share an incredibly cheesy personal insight. You okay with that? Yeah, make it especially cheesy. No, it was stupid. Sorry. Never mind. Hey, these dishes need to be washed. Why don't you come do that? Hey, what's up? The tub. Bookshelf? Oh, wait. Oh, over there. Oh, we're back to the beginning.
After the intense set of prison games, this house cleaning level almost feels like cleansing. It's the moment after a particularly difficult or traumatic experience where you just need to let it sit and digest inside of you, and eventually cohere into something meaningful.
Your house is only as difficult to clean as you are. If you're finding the work difficult, maybe you have a bit of housekeeping to do.
I know that Coda really liked this game. Of all of his work, actually, this was the only one that he called me up to ask me to come over and look at it. This was during a period of a few months where he was like grossly happy all the time, just walked around with a constant smile on his face.
Earlier, when I said I had a really cheesy thought, I was going to say it occurs to me that one's house is a lot like one's soul. You take care of it, and it takes care of you. Don't know why I felt so weird about saying that. Yeah. Again? Hey, what about this door here?
I'm glad he made this. I'm glad he found some peace.
Question. Do you enjoy
But,
this?
Of course, it can't last. The music stops, your companion is gone, it's time to leave. The door at the top of the hill is now open as well. Again, you can't stay in the dark space for too long. You just can't. You have to keep moving. It's how you stay alive.
I think at this point we should just be along for the ride and stop trying to make sense of anything. Give judgment at the end.
Which is the whole point of the puzzle doors, right? That sooner or later you have to pick up and move. I really thought that was the point of it.
Items
This
you
one
love at
gets a
members
bit
only
goofy.
prices. What'd you come here today? Was it to improve your life? Was it to get a better job? Was it to make your relationships more meaningful? No. You came here to become perfect. This workshop is gonna teach you how to be perfect. I want your friends, the people in your life, to look at you and think, wow, this person is a better human being than I am. Right now, who do you think about that? Who do you think about that way in your own life? Who do you know who is so well developed as a person that they make you feel disgusted with yourself? Compared to whom you feel useless, selfish, ungrateful. I intend to make you into that person. Perfection is within your grasp. And the question is not how do we do it, but how we do it effortlessly. This is easy. It's so easy. It is so
About
easy.
halfway through the game, the perspective shifts. And you play as the teacher. And suddenly, you discover that your teacher is just as bigoted and afraid as you are. Oh, and also you can move around the classroom now.
Oh. I'm not allowed to choose those. Oh. I can choose them, but there is a correct answer. The yellow is correct. Thank goodness all of you perceive me as being wise and intelligent. I think that's something that a lot of people think. Do you understand that you won't be happy until you love me? This is for you. I can't move out. There's so many other thoughts other than the ones that we actually voice out.
I fell pretty hard for this one. I feel like it's one of the most relatable experiences that you can have. To assume that some other person is perfect and totally fulfilled in every way, and completely miss all of the little flaws that make them painfully human. I think about this game a lot these days. This one took a lot longer than all the others for Coda to make. It was 4 months between this and the last one. That's twice as long as it took him to make any other game before this, and it's not like it's particularly complex, so I remember I found that a little strange at the time.
Stage. Whoa! Okay, so the boxes aren't even real. 4 months and no collision boxes yet. Oh, there are some, just not for the boxes. Can't climb it. Alright, the performance is beginning. Places, please. In this scene, you will be playing as me. We are at a gathering of professionals. First, you'll start out leaning against this wall. Good, stay right there. The woman across this room, in this chair, is a professional photographer of animals. It is your dream to photograph animals professionally. This is your one chance to learn something from her, to gain something, to succeed. Go on, say something to her. No, we have to say hi. Hello? Hello? That's it? That's not a conversation. You need to actually converse with her. Be a human being. Do it again. All of these are probably not the right answer. Here are all of my hopes and dreams. No, 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 that's not what I said to her at all. You're completely missing the tone of the conversation. I was reserved, but I knew what I wanted. But I was confident. For some reason, it was just that one moment, but I was confident. Maybe it's that you need a better feel of the setting. There were a lot of people around us. I'll give you some props to work with. These cones that bounce when you touch them will represent the people nearby. Now talk to her again. What are some sacrifices you've had to make? You're messing it all up again. You'll freak her out if the conversation gets that personal quickly. Do you not realize how important this was for me? I'll never get another opportunity like this again. Everything was riding on this. Successful. Focused. Oh. Try stepping back from the stage. Oh. There's the lamppost. Do we really have to make the trek across? Okay, yes! Now this is working.
The game ends with this eerie premonition of what's going to happen next in Coda's life. The solution to social anxiety, to fears of having to perform and having to chase success, the answer for Coda is to withdraw, to hide himself away. Which is what leads to scenarios like the stairs that slowed you down several games ago, where it just becomes harder and harder to access Coda's inner landscape because he keeps retreating. He just keeps backing away from possible connections to anyone other than himself. And to be honest, I didn't consider it very healthy when I first played this game. You know, it looked to me like he was trying to justify the idea of just disconnecting yourself from the world. And that wasn't what I wanted for him or for his games. Because I feel like a lot of his games are inviting me to connect. to connect with this person, to bring him closer. But what can you do? After this, Coda went off and took another 5 months to make a new game.
I can't see anything. SS Whisper. Please don't let this be forever. Everyone's just kind of having their own conversations. We're gonna get hit. Oh no.
You should probably open your eyes if you haven't already. It's pretty much impossible to solve otherwise. And there is a solution, by the way.
Oh, please tell me how to solve this. Where's the button? There must be a button somewhere. By the way, I didn't close my eyes. Oh! Too late. Let's try that again. We don't need to say anything. Lamppost. Truth. The only way to stop it is to speak something that is honest. I can't keep making these. Yes! That's it! That's the truth. It's draining me.
Like I said, I was getting concerned. First off, he's never been this explicit in his work about exactly what he's thinking. So where's that coming from? But then even weirder, his work has potentially stopped being an outlet for him. Not like he's having trouble iterating on ideas, but he literally just can't think of new ideas anymore. And in person, he was being a lot more distant than usual. Like, you know how sometimes a person will just deflect anything that you say in order to keep themselves disconnected all the time? It was that kind of thing. Here was the point in my relationship with Coda where I really started to wonder if he needed my help in some way. His games are going to get more desperate from here on out. After this game, it's almost 6 months before he finishes something new.